Hey everybody, it's Brandy from JoyRebel.com, and we are now in our fourth installment of the Warrior series, and I so appreciate those of you who have contacted me to let me know how much you're enjoying it, because I'm enjoying it just as much, and I'm so glad that you guys are getting something out of it, and I just appreciate everybody who's playing along, and so let's get started. So the first few moves are going to start feeling really, probably a little bit more comfortable now that we've been doing them for a little bit. We're going to stand in Tadasana or mountain pose. Stand strong and firm on your mat, all four corners of your feet on the mat, shoulders back, heart lifted. Feel that strength in your body. Feel the foundation of your feet. Then let's step back about 3 feet, bending our front leg, rotating our back leg out, and inhaling our arms up for Warrior One. Hips are pointed forward. Foundation is firm. All four corners of your feet are on the mat, regardless of where your feet are positioned. Now, inhaling our arms open, we're going to open up into Warrior Two, sinking a little further into our hips. Core still strong. Arms at shoulder height. Look out over your front hand. Then rotating onto that back foot, bending at the knee, we're going to lift up into Warrior Three. Hands to the side in airplane arms or over or in front of you is fine. And then with care, we're going to set our foot back down into Warrior One with our foot still rotated out. Then in this case, since I've got my left leg back, I'm going to bring my left arm back onto my left hamstring, and then arch my back, lifting my gaze, and bringing my right arm overhead, palm facing behind me. This is called Exalted Warrior, and I'm going to go through it one more time so you can see the transition. Okay? So from Warrior Three, I'm going to drop my back foot down into the Warrior One pose. So my foot is turned out. My front leg still has the foot pointed straight, knee still bent. Inhale my arms up into Warrior One just for a second. Then bring my hand down to grab my hamstring and arch back. And we can do the other side. Pop back up. Bring our other foot back into Warrior One. Inhale, arms up. Open up the arms into Warrior Two. Sink a little further into your hips. Rotating on that back hip, bending the knee, and popping up into Warrior Three. From here with care, we're going to set our foot back down in the Warrior One position. Inhale our arms up just for a second, and in this case, since it's the right side and I have my right leg back, I'm going to bring my right hand behind to grab my hamstring. Then arch my back, bring my left hand overhead, palm facing behind me. Come out of this, I can just bend my knee and pop up. Hey everybody, that was the fourth in our Warrior series pose called Exalted Warrior or Reverse Warrior, depending on, you may hear different instructors call it different things. And when I originally started doing this series, I really thought I was going to focus on how the Exalted Warrior, obviously in the title, is a pose of celebration, is a way to celebrate where you are on the path so far, to celebrate your progress or you know, whatever it is, your growth, either in the poses themselves, because they are challenging poses, or as a metaphor for a progress or a path in your life somewhere. But then I kind of realized that it's more than just celebration. Celebration is a great emotion, but it's just one. And I really see this pose, as I started digging deeper into it, as one of acknowledgement. When your chest is open and you've got your one arm lifted, and then the other arm behind you, that's a very open space. And that, my personal experiences is when your chest is really open, is you can experience a lot of emotions, and not just celebration or joy, though of course you, I think, would be more open to feeling those as well. I think when you open up your chest, open up your heart area, that has the potential for you to feel sadness or anger or grief or frustration. And I also think that's important. I think what this pose can be a catalyst for, or metaphor, is acknowledgement. Acknowledge of whatever is going on in your path, the fear you had maybe in taking those first steps of flight, the grief of having to move obstacles out of your way, literally in the poses as you are taking steps in those poses if they're challenging for you, or as, again, a metaphor in your life, a path in your life. And so I really think this is such a great, important pose that can be a catalyst for just acknowledging what's going on in your life. Because I think I encourage acknowledgement of not just the good, but of the stuff that was hard too. I think when we acknowledge something, when we see it, we can embrace it and celebrate it, or heal it and let it go, whatever is called for. But we have to see it and feel it and acknowledge it first. So that is really what I wanted to share with you today in regards to the exalted warrior. I hope you enjoy this. We've got one more, which is the humble warrior, and I'll be posting that in a few days. And hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. And I'm sorry if you can hear my dogs barking out there. This is like take 47 or something because of them. But hey, it's all good. It's not perfect, right? So, namaste.